alaikum. My name is Nafeesa. How are you? How was your Eid? Hope you had a very good Eid al-Fitr celebration. I had a good time, mashallah. Hope yours was fun as well. Alhamdulillah for Allah's mercy upon us. Today we shall continue our story from the book 101 Quran Stories and Dua by the author Saniyasnain Khan. The title of today's story is The Miracle of Zamzam. Safa and Marwa are among the symbols set by God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Surah Al-Baqarah, Quran 2, verse 158. Hajar and Ismail alayhi salam were alone in the valley where the Prophet Ibrahim left them. Suddenly, Ismail started to cry. He was thirsty. Hajar put Ismail on the ground and went looking around for water. Hajar looked for water in the valley. She could not find any well. There was no wells in the valley. She ran here and there. There was no water anywhere. Hajar tried again. She ran between the hills of Safa and Marwa. She looked again for water. She was very afraid for her son. There was no water anywhere. She ran back to Ismail. Ismail was lying on the hot sand. He was crying. He was kicking his leg in the sand. And then there was a miracle, mashallah. There was a hole in the sand near his feet, and there was water in the hole. It was a spring. Thanks be to Allah the Most High. Hajar cried with joy. She took some water in her hands and gave it to her son. The spring was later called Zamzam. An extract from the Holy Quran. My protector is Allah, who sent down the book, for it is He who protects the righteous. Surah Al-Araf, Quran 7, verse 196. Allah is the sustainer, is the most powerful and the most merciful. This story about Prophet Ismail alayhi salam and his mother Hajar tells us about how merciful Allah is, and also to tell us, to remind us that Allah is always with us and He will always be with us. No matter your circumstance, remember, Allah loves you and He will never forsake you. Believe and trust in Him only. Leave everything to Allah. Pray to Him, worship Him, and ask Him for anything you want in life. Allah will accept and grant your heart desires. If He doesn't at a certain time for whatever reason, He knows best. He's the best planner, and He will always be there for you. Love Allah just like He loves you dearly. Love your parents. Love your friends, your family. Don't forget to love yourself. You are very important too. This story about the miracle of Zamzam tells us a lot how things can happen with us even when we feel hopeless. Don't lose hope. Don't despair. Allah is there for you. He will always be there for you. Allah will bless us more. He will grant us a lot of His rahmah. May Allah continue to guide us right. I love you for the sake of Allah. We'll meet again next week, inshallah, reading another interesting story. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.